Hi Cancer, welcome to the Tuatha. I'm Eriu and this is Eriu Tarot Readings, and you're very welcome here today. So I wanted to say thank you for your support so far. I've had a lot of views of this video in particular, and a lot of you liked it, so thanks very much for my first installment. I was like really happy about that. So this reading for this week is going to go from March the 27th to the 2nd of April. And what I noticed in the other readings for the other signs as well was everyone seems to be kind of moving away from stuff. Moving away. Six of Swords came up a lot. Manifestation of the Tower and death. No, beg your pardon. Wasn't death. It was the devil. That's it. Came up for instance for Virgo. And then you guys had cards last week that was very much keep your counsel and work. But you'd be given an opportunity, choose your battles if you remember. If not, just look back at the video before this one for the 20th to 26th of March and that will give you a clue of what's going on. So I thought, if with all that in mind, I gave you that tarot reading of your greatest strength, and I thought, okay, so everyone's in this really nice changing, moving forward position, and I thought this reading for this week should be about embracing that change and maybe a little bit more information of what that change is that you need. So this particular spread, it's going to be a 4-card spread again, but it's called All Change. So we're going to see what you need to let go of, what doesn't matter anymore, the change that you'll need to move forward, right? So I think that's good, and we're coming into Easter now, so it's a brand new season. I know we're already into spring, doesn't feel like spring, but once April kind of turns the corner for us, I think it's going to be a lot more beneficial for you. Alright, so remember, if this particular reading does not resonate, do check your moon and rising sign. It's in the previous link, and I'll put it below for you as well, as always. Now my lovely crabbies, what's going on with you? I hope so. I hope last week went well for you. I hope that that token, that Ace of Pentacles came out well for you, because you know you deserve it. Always in the grind. So good. Ooh, energy feels a bit, these cards feel a bit jumpy. What's going on? I feel very jumpy. My hands and my arms feel jumpy with them. Okay, let's see what's going on for you, right? My darlings, my lovely Cancers. Week 27th of March to the 2nd of April. Okay, so as I said, this is called All Change, and again each section represents something. So the first section is what no longer matters. The second one is what has been fulfilled. The third one is what will carry you forward, and the fourth one is the change you must embrace. Alright, so let's see what's going on. A little bit more working away here, huh? Okay, let's see. Right, so let's go with the first one. What no longer matters. Okay, 3 of Swords. As they always say, swords are truth, logic, communication, and thought. And here is kind of self-explanatory, the 3 of Swords. We've 3 swords that have penetrated this heart. There are dark clouds surrounding it. It's almost like it's raining within the heart. It's like the spirit is crying around the heart. Now this heart isn't fully broken. Keep that in mind. It's not broken. But those swords are in there and they're kind of keeping it intact. It can be the card of a broken heart. So, my lovelies, if this is a thing that you have been experiencing or have had a broken heart, or maybe have had a heavy heart about something, it's saying here to you, this is what no longer matters. Not that your feelings don't matter, not that it doesn't matter, but that heaviness that you hold inside yourself with regards to a situation, that no longer matters for you. You need to start pulling out those swords. And you can. Of course you can. Pull those swords out and reveal your heart again. Now, will it be scarred? Yes, of course. But that's all part of life. We all walk around with hearts that are scarred. But it's just the rite of passage. If we all came out unscathed about any love affair that we've ever had, any friendship, any romantic inclination, sure Jesus, did we ever really love in the first place? So here, this is what no longer matters to you. Let go of your heavy heart Let go of those past thoughts, looking into the past and thinking about what happened, because those thoughts are incorporated into your heart and it does you no good. So your second card, what is being fulfilled? This is much nicer. I like this because you have the Six of Pentacles, okay? Pentacles again, Virgo, Taurus and Capricorn, meaning material goods or wealth of some kind. It can also mean your health. But here we've got the Six of Pentacles. Now this means balance. Balance in your external and internal environment. And you've got the six of them here, so you're more than halfway. It's also about giving and receiving and learning to give and receive without expectation. Knowing that the world is made up of us giving certain amounts of ourselves to others. And then in turn, when we need it, they give it to us. There are no rules on this. There are no expectations. As humans, we give and we receive. We love to give, and it's great to receive. So this is what has been fulfilled for you, this balance. Maybe it's now that you're letting go of this heavy heart and you're actually starting to balance yourself out again a little bit more. Could be a case as well, even your finances are balancing, but I feel for you more so. Your health is balancing. This heavy heart has created bad mental health for you. And the releasing of those swords has brought you into this new, not fully lease of life. You're not running around zinging everywhere, but you're starting to balance yourself out. The heart and the mind are balancing. And that's what's being fulfilled for you this week. So that's lovely. It's quite calm energy too. I like it. It's not too over the top. It's very much knowing who you are and your foundations and what they represent to you. And then being able to take a step forward in life with confidence. Now the third card, what will carry you forward? Okay, so you've learned the hard lessons in love. You've kind of balanced yourself out, that's good. What you carry forward is this Knight of Swords. Okay, so Knights, the messengers of the deck. Swords, again, truth, logic, communication, thought. But this knight is the fastest knight in the entire deck. You can see it. You can see the clouds are just sort of scraping by. The horse is going forward. The trees are even caught in the breeze. Obviously because swords is an air element as well. So it's all being whipped around. It's quite fast. And he's coming in and he's got his sword. Look, can you see that? He's ready to take action. And not only that, he's ready to say something. So what you're carrying forward is your ability maybe to communicate what this heavy heart was, because he's moving towards it. Even though they represent different areas, different things, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look how fast he goes towards that heart. So you're either saying, no heart, we're not going to walk around heavy anymore. I don't want that energy. I'm balancing myself out. I don't want these thoughts anymore. Maybe that's your change, is your ability to speak effectively now. Just be careful, because his words are sharp and he comes in and sometimes he says stuff without thinking. So my lovelies, if you are going to maybe a past love that has done you wrong, or a friendship that has stabbed you quite harshly in the heart, I would advise you to carry this ability of communication and expressing yourself correctly and move that forward, but be very careful of your words, because even though wrong has been done to you, you can't break the cycle if you do wrong onto them. Express yourself. This is saying, express yourself through words. But just be careful. Don't continue the cycle. Express how you feel, how they made you feel. And then if you choose to walk away, then do. If you choose to go back, then do. But this harsh abrasiveness of the tongue, of the word, and remember, I'm a big believer that words carry so much weight, and when you say something in the moment, you may never be able to take that back. But bring this forward with you. Carry this forward, your ability to say what is on your mind and what has happened, because now you're balanced. So this balancing of yourself should be able to help you vocalize this. Now your fourth card is the change that you must embrace. Okay, so what is this change? I don't find it to be much of a change for you. 8 of Pentacles. Right, so we're back to Pentacles again. It's that working away, and It is kind of like the Three of Pentacles where you're tipping away something, but now you've flown up to an 8 and you have all these things that show your hard work. And you see, he just keeps going though, because he knows he's near to a 10. He knows that he's almost complete, but there's kind of comfort in knowing that you have built up these past, maybe tangible things or non-tangible, as I say, but that you've put work into something that you've gradually tipped away, and now you're seeing the results. Quite fruitful. So this is the change that you must embrace. Is that, God, you know, it's not much of a change because you're already here as a 6 and 2 and 8. So what I would say to you is, the road that you've been on and balancing yourself out to get to that lovely equilibrium of your inner self, your mind and your heart. Mind and the heart are always at conflict. But here it's saying this change that I guess you chose, that is being fulfilled for you, is saying continue on this path. Please continue on this path. Please keep working away at yourself. And it may seem kind of lonely, but he's not that bothered. He knows what he's got. And he's more than happy to go forward with who he is now. The lessons he has learned in life from past events. But he's stored them away, almost like the scars on the heart. And he's worked at himself. And he continues to do so. Excuse me. So that's what you need to take forward this week, Cancer. So that's your reading for this week, Cancer, from March the 27th, Monday, to Sunday the 2nd of April. I'm really happy you're changing into this. But it's a conscious effort as well. And I really respect that when people consciously try to understand themselves more. And not only that, you're really standing up for yourself. Well done. Because before you had the choosing your battles thing, excuse me, last week, and maybe that was what contributed to the heavy heart this week. Not anymore. Do not mess with a crabby. You're sweethearts, but don't mess with you. I know that. I know that's right. So that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you dig what I do, please like, and please leave a comment as well, because I think a dialogue should be shared between you guys. If you are in this moment of change, then do speak to each other about it. Be each other's shoulder. Be each other's listening ears and soundboards, okay? So I will be here next week for you. And remember, you're always part of this Tuatha. The Tuatha is the tribe, and you're always welcome to the Tuatha. Cancers, you have a lovely week, okay? Take care of those hearts of yours. And I will see you in the following week. Bye-bye.